Thursday in the afternoon. Thursday, I don't care about you.
Well, come again next Thursday afternoon.
Thursday doesn't even start.
Thursday night.
Thursday's just got far to go. Thursday, watch the walls instead.
We can make plans for Thursday night.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. NBC News slammed Matt Lauer's behavior as reprehensible in response to allegations he raped a female colleague in 2014. The Today co-anchor was fired by the network in 2017 after allegations of sexual misconduct surfaced. Matt Lauer's conduct was appalling, horrific, and reprehensible. As we said at the time, NBC News said in a statement yesterday. That's why he was fired within 24 hours of us first learning of the complaint. Our hearts break again for our colleague. Former NBC News employee Brooke Neville divulged details of the alleged attack in Ronan Farrow's new book, Catch and Kill. She said Lauer anally raped her in a hotel in Sochi during the network's Olympics coverage, even though she repeatedly told him she didn't want to have sex. Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb shared their thoughts on the story.
I feel like we owe it to our viewers to pause for a moment. This is shocking and appalling, and I honestly don't even know what to say about it. I want to say that I know it wasn't easy for our colleague Brooke to come forward then. It's not easy now, and we support her and any women who have come forward with claims. And it's just very painful for all of us at NBC and who are at the Today Show. And it's very, very, very difficult.
I'm looking at you and I'm having a weird moment that we were sitting here just like this 2 years ago. And truth be told, Savannah and I did a little prayer upstairs just before, just to sort of sort out what we were going to do. And I think it's like you feel like you've known someone for 12 years, and I don't know if you guys have ever felt like that. You know someone, you know them, you feel like you know them inside and out, and then all of a sudden, like, a door opens up, and it's a part of them you didn't know. And we don't know all the facts in all of this, but there are not allegations of an affair, there are allegations of a crime. And I think that's shocking to all of us here who've sat with Matt for many, many years. So I think we're going to just sort of continue to process this part of this horrific story. And as you said, our thoughts are with Brooke. It's not easy what she did to come forward. It's not easy at all.
No. And, I think I speak for all of us. We're disturbed to our core.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin Hart is well on the road to recovery. Only a few weeks after the actor was seriously injured in a car accident in Los Angeles, September 1st, he's already back at work and is assisting the Jumanji film team with promoting the film. Kevin experienced 3 spinal fractures from the accident, but is expected to make a full recovery. Kevin was released from the hospital September 11th.
It's time for Things Kids Learn from Cartoons.
Peter, we can't risk these things anymore.
You're absolutely right. Lois, you're getting your tubes tied.
Why should I get my tubes tied? You should get a vasectomy.
First of all, I don't know what that is, and second of all, no freaking way.
Peter, it's the male equivalent of a woman getting her tubes tied, except it's actually a lot quicker and safer.
That's it for Things Kids Learn from Cartoons.
A new book claims 23 new sexual assault allegations against Trump, bringing the total to 46 now. 4 more and he gets a free dinner at Applebee's. Fox News has released a poll showing support for impeachment is at 51%, and by 51%, Fox means 80%. The world's richest man, Jeff Bezos, has cut health benefits for 1,900 Whole Foods workers. Maybe it's just me, but I'm starting to think this Bezos guy might be a jerk. New numbers say that most Americans aren't concerned about the health problems that result from poor posture while using mobile phones. That's because most Americans were too busy on their phones to pay attention to the survey question. The CDC is warning passengers they may have been exposed to hepatitis A on American Airlines flights. And ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts and fold up the tray. Oh, and by the way, you might need a new liver. Albuquerque, New Mexico is hosting its annual Hot Air Balloon Festival this weekend. Usually, when you witness a public display of hot air, it's immediately followed by a retraction and a spokesperson's clarification. An Ethiopian Airlines jet had to make an emergency landing after an engine caught fire. If you had been on board, that screaming and crying would have been me, not a baby. In Ohio, a goat head-butted its way through a home's glass patio doors and then straight into the bathroom. I guess the only thing worse than your dog drinking out of your toilet is a strange goat eating your shower curtain. Time for Nobody Gives a New study finds that a chemical in tomatoes can boost the quality of sperm. Yeah, I'm only eating these 3 large pizzas because my wife and I are trying to start a family. Guys all over America, probably. Hey, fat, horny American dudes, nobody gives a fuck. A sweater owned by the late Kurt Cobain heads to auction. Apparently, it's never been washed. You know what? To me, that's putting a little too much grunge in the grunge. Hey, Seattle, nobody gives a fuck. And in South Carolina, a family on a fishing trip caught a 44-pound package of cocaine, also known as whitefish. Hey, El Chapo, nobody gives a fuck. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.